This is the Transformers Generations Titans Return Deluxe Class Sergeant Kup, with his Titan Master or Headmaster, Flintlock. The figure is part of the fourth wave of these Deluxe Class figures for the new Titans Return series of Transformers toys for Transformers Generations. And here is the packaging. Very nice standard Titans Return packaging. Look at that pose. It comes with a nice collector card for Flintlock and Kup. And it's got a standard instruction sheet. Okay, let's get him standing up. I was very excited to get a Kup because we got Hot Rod. And if you watch the 1986 movie or the... Come on, man. You'll know that Kup is one of those popular... one of the lead characters in the movie, and it was awesome. He was that veteran Autobot soldier that was trying to give tips, pointers to the young soldiers like Hot Rod, and I really loved his role there. And I've been meaning to get a decent Kup for a long time now for my generation shelf. The G1 Kup is okay, but the robot mode didn't really impress me, so I wasn't really, I didn't ambition to get that when I was a kid. The G1 Kup, but we've gotten several. We've gotten a Generations Kup that was a more Earth mode, alt mode, which reminds me I should have gotten that one. I didn't. I'm sorry for not picking it up, but you know what I'm talking about. And this one, I think that Kup looked okay, but I think he was too armored up in robot mode. But this one, I thought he was a little bit too bare in robot mode. He looks like a cross between Blur and Kup, more like a Sentry on Cybertron, a younger version of Kup. In fact, that's how I'm seeing this guy. The head sculpt looks like the old Kup we know, kinda does, but I'm sure I keep saying Takara because Hasbro's colors are off. It should be like that, but for some reason they used gray, and I'm sure Takara's gonna make that blue. I love the idea of Kup, but this guy just seems has too little armor. He should have a little bit more or something, like bigger forearms, big shoulder. I don't know. There's just something off about his robot mode. And again, the colors are somehow mismatched. It kind of evokes Kup, but it's not a perfect color scheme for Kup. I don't know. It's a lot better than the Hasbro Blur issues on it, but what can you do? Anyway, he's got these two. Look, let's say he's a younger Kup. He's got but in the bio, I don't think he is. Yeah, Sergeant Kup. Anyway, so he's got two blasters, which are absolutely cool. They look like the ones they used for the Alien movie, or Aliens. They kind of look like that. I got that vibe. And you can connect them, form a bigger, like a 2-barrel gun, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping they do another Kup for the Target Master series since I don't recall him being a headmaster. So that's that. Paint apps, I talked about it. It's just okay for me. This is more of the Kup I remember, but this type of bluish green is a little bit off. I don't know. It's like a shade too dark. I don't know. So Articulation's got a ball jointed shoulder. It can go up and down as well. Another hinge joint, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow because of transformation, and some hinge wrists because of transformation, waist swivel because of transformation, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, hinge knees, and some foot articulation because of transformation. So here is Flintlock. Okay, very basic. We'll keep him in a seated position because that's how he's going to sit inside the cockpit. Now transform Kup, fold the fists this way and fold up the arms like this. I know it's like a oh my god, Hot Rod. I know. Sorry about that. Okay. Open this up. Oh, fold this down. Fold this down, up, like that. Okay, and that's the front part of the cab. Rotate the waist. Bring these up here. Pull down the feet. Untap these. And then they swing all the way up here. The transformation seems flimsy when you're getting to it, when you're starting it, but once everything tabs into place, it's pretty solid. So there are tabs right there for these notches, and just do that. You don't worry about that; it'll all line up once you get everything done. And then these tab in together. Sorry. Practice, this was fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, and there is Kup in his semi-futuristic or Cybertronian truck mode, which is, I think he was a Cybertronian truck in the movie, and this is, I think, the closest we've gotten to him since G1, the G1 toy. And take nothing away from the Generations toy, it was good, but I think this is a more representative Kup of our generation, of the G1 Generation 1 Kup. And there's Flintlock, and even the cockpit is sort of like Kup. It's just a little bit short, should have been a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying about this figure? It's almost as a perfect iteration of Kup, but there's just a few bits and pieces that, you know, should have been done better, and I'm hoping Takara can do a much better job than this. Just a few improvements would have made this a very superior rendition of Kups. As it is, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I like Kup. There's some bias to that. Should have been an 8, but because it's Kup, it's gonna get a 9 out of 10. There you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Transformers Generations Titans Return Deluxe Class Kup, Sergeant Kup with Flintlock. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, let's do this. And there you go. You can also sit Flintlock there if you want me to put him over here. Do that as well. You can have Flintlock sitting right there. Thanks for watching.